Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survivor video. Today we are playing on the Demon Hunter. You guys wanted to see an ammunition build, so we are running Devastating Blow, sorry. We're running the Demon Hunter's second weapon, which is going to give us ammo overload, which means that we deal damage based on the number of stacks of ammunition on our character. And we're then going to use the Rune Skill Mastery Blast, which is going to give us the ammo box. And then we're also grabbing ourselves the Engineer skill, the easy mechanical spiders, so we gain ammunition as well as have shattered in the build. Although we could probably change that out to grab ourselves something different to allow for skill chain, but we want them to all be the same anyway. But you know, having extra shattered, why not anyway? But yeah, so that's that. Oops, wrong character. And then we're running Devastating Blow, Sure-Footed, Divine Legacy, and Multicast Mastery. This is going to be really funny. We're going to try it on Sigil of Vileness +3, why not? It's not a concept build, we have done it before. It does go crazy, but I don't know how well it's going to work with this. So because it is ammunition, who deals with ammunition? I believe it's the Cobalt brothers. So let's go with Volkage and Vivolt. And we'll see what happens. Really cool skill in the beginning. Like I mentioned, we will grab ourselves the easy mechanical spiders, so we don't really have to worry about much with regards to damage. They will do a lot for us. And hopefully this works out the way that I'm expecting it to. We have done something similar to this in Overlord cycles previously, but obviously you are limited quite heavily because you don't have a lot of upgrade potential when you've only got 3 skills in the standard Overlord cycle story. So ammo overload damage, let's go and increase that, because obviously the higher the damage, the more damage we do per stack. Also, Demon Hunter has a really powerful ascension. It increases your critical damage quite a lot, and he does gain aptitude from his skill tree as well. So very strong character. Okay, let's see. We need to get the skill going. There's ammo box, thank you very much. There is something I wanted to test. So ammo box used to visually absolutely wreck our faces. Hopefully it has changed. It does look like the visuals have changed quite a lot. So if we turn it down all the way, yes, okay, thank you developers. So that yellow, a lot of people didn't quite like. And you never used to be able to get rid of it entirely using the skill effectiveness. So luckily the skill intensity does affect that now, which is great. Also, we don't even have to move to get the next level. Area of effects big, critical strike chance, we'll get that, but this multicast chance is also really big. And there's easy mechanical spiders, beautiful. So now, when we get Divine Legacy, what we're going to do is something very similar to the Ancestral Totems. What that is we're going to grab as many ammo boxes as possible because they kind of stack on top of each other. So we're going to grab as many as possible. Also, the second, or our artifact power for the Demon Hunter also provides us with Shattered. So in case you're wondering why we're not starting on Broken, then getting Shattered on hit, well, now you know. Okay, we actually have a +4 over there, but I want to grab another. Okay, we banish that. We can go crits, do that. We don't need skills anymore. Just, oh yes, beautiful. Okay, wait, we actually have Disarray. Finally, we can go Disarray to Disorientated. Grab that. We actually need area of effect as well, so we should be able to provide ourselves with that too. All of them are physical, so we should be able to find area of effect, multicast chance, and damage, all 4 physical skills when we get Divine Legacy up and running. Okay, multicast, beautiful, or blast skills. It might be worth banishing all of the upgrades for the skills individually, except for damage for ammo overload. And the only reason for that is so that there's less passive points and we can find more physical or more blast upgrades for that instead. So it's just an idea. Don't necessarily have to do that, but it's a very good idea nonetheless. Pretty slow build, but what happens is eventually the skill will not be able to keep up with the amount of ammunition that we generate. So what's going to happen is we're going to land up generating too much ammunition, and we're not going to be able to keep up with it, and therefore we're just going to deal a whack ton of damage, because we're going to have thousands of stacks of ammunition on our character. And these skills actually scale insanely well in their damage. Because you're normally limited to the amount of ammunition, so that damage scaling per stack is going to skyrocket. Okay, cast frequency and multicast. This counts as a static summon. That's interesting. Right now we're not going over 20, which is sad. But it's expected. Alright, we get our first one. So we want all of these actually. So we lock. We never took endless refill, which might be very bad, but it is what it is. I think by the time we get all of the like area of effects, there we go, we got a +2 to the that's already started, and area of effect. Beautiful. So we're not going to need a lot of area of effect, but essentially we want it to be big enough so that whenever we move, or wherever we move, the cooldown, actually cast frequency is also going to be important for ammo box, because as soon as we move out of the ammo box area, we want the ammo box to respawn so that we permanently have all this beautiful ammunition scaling. But area of effect on all the other skills, it looks so funny. Okay, we'll just do the 2 up here. And what I might, or what I could have done, is added poison into the build. Alright, we landed up getting some more ammunition. By the way, as you can see, our artifact power, as well as our summons, are also going to grab the ammunition. So it's kind of like it helps it as well. An additional dash. Again, I don't think we need that much area of effect. I mean, we're getting more, but we won't go for that. I'm going to grab Demonic Binding, one of them, just so that we have that extra additional chance of getting it. So increase the frequency, because they are very, very strong. And you can see now we're on 59 damage over there. Beautiful. 59 to 65. And that's per stack. And hopefully we can get to the 1,000 stacks that we need. Although I don't know if getting the ammunition upgrade is actually going to be a good idea, now that I think about it, because that what ammunition does is that makes it so that we use less ammunition stacks. But we'll double check. I could be wrong about which boss gives it to us anyway. Alright, there we go. Let's just double check if I was right or wrong. Oh, we actually... Oh, wait, that's perfect. Never mind this. You have a chance to reduce the amount of stacks consumed whenever. So both are actually really good. So we reduce... There's a chance to reduce the amounts consumed. So that's going to be really good. But we also get devastation bonus. So that's going to be fantastic. I actually completely forgot about that. So we'll grab that. We're going to grab Broken for the damage and cast frequency. And we actually need the kobolds for brittle as well, for slow to brittle. Oh no, wait, we need Aronak. Okay, so we'll grab this. We'll grab the kobolds again, and then we grab Aronak for the Disarray to Disorientated. Okay, cast frequency, multicast chance, and some more cast frequency. Now we're doing so much more damage because of the devastation as well. We get bleed, which we don't want. We're going to grab another swift. We don't have a lot of movement speed, so working on that as well will be very, very good for us. There's so many good things from the kobolds for this build. Maybe if we see a goblin, like I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh no, you never took it. If we see it now against Brokenth, we're not going to take it, or we're going to try our hardest not to defeat it. And the reason for that is actually because if you don't defeat a goblin, there's a chance that it reappears. So by us not defeating it, if we can get it to appear in the next round when we fight Vyv and Valk, then we can actually be in a much better position because we can grab ourselves like 2 of those ammunition upgrades or another devastation power. The rest of the upgrades that you get, you know, don't really make that much of a difference. Over here, beautiful. I don't actually want area, we want multicast. So lock that. And we're not going to take the area this time. There's multicast over there. More movement speed is needed, so that's beautiful. We're on 81 damage, 87 damage, more movement speed as well. Beautiful. The area of effect, we don't necessarily need it so much, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's just pop our ascension over here. We do gain damage as well as critical damage. And you can see our artifact power popping off as well quite well. Okay, magnetics. We said we didn't want area of effect.
The power quickens the blood.
Alright, now we're proccing 5 of these. Still not enough ammunition being gained. So we need even more. It will get there, guys. Alright, do not defeat that dude. I think I'm actually going to grab Shattered. Also, I mentioned this in a response to someone the other day. Or yesterday, sorry. This area of Brokenth Playz is very deadly. Like you can land up losing your run if you get the wrong objective in this corner. Very, very dangerous. Okay, Disarray is good. Cast frequency, multicast is perfect. And we can actually grab a bit of block, because any percentage of block chance is going to be the difference between us blocking a lethal attack or maybe losing. So it's always nice to have. Alright, +2 to maximum amount of easy mechanical spiders. That's just additional damage for free. Keep going. Keep killing. Yo, get wrecked. I have no idea if we're going to be able to defeat the boss with this, but hey, it's nice to try. Movement speed, more area of effect. No, we'll go multicast chance, more crit, banish that, and more HP, because our HP is quite low. Lots of levels, +1 damage. We want the damage, and then we're going to re-roll. We'll go damage and multicast for that. Damage, multicast, multicast. Yeah, do I really want area of effect? Am I shooting myself in the foot here? Now, I was going to go gladiatorial instinct over here for the increased damage, but I'm thinking that it might be better to just grab the Shattered on hit, because right now we've only got our Ascension and the easy mechanical spiders, and even though that's really good for bossing, it might be very good for just general gameplay to have the Shattered on everything. So that's what I'm thinking. And we are now going over 20 stacks of ammunition, so that's also good. But we're slightly starting to lag a little bit. So let's turn down the visuals. we're going to go back to Volkage and the Vault. And we are going to try this. So this will be our third one. Hopefully, if we find the Loot Goblin again, we'll be in the perfect position. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. We'll just go for the Disarray to Disoriented. But we're hoping to find it. Alright, didn't even know we defeated all the other stuff there, but hey, when it works, it works. Multicast, cast frequency, damage over the +1. Oh, there we go, let's go. We got 70 stacks, 80 stacks. This is going to be far more powerful as soon as we get further into it. This is what we came here to see, ladies and gentlemen. No, not interested in that. We'll go grab this 3 and then we got a 4. So that's 7, that's 15 in total. Alright, we need more cast frequency, more damage, more multicast, more damage. Yes. This is why we play this game, because we can make interesting builds.
The pieces fall into place. We're getting close.
Okay, cast frequency, a magnetic works, some crit, multicast, block chance. We still need critical strike chance though. Here's multicast and damage, so we're going to grab both of those. More HP. Just overall damage. Our HP is quite low. Multicast on this, multicast on the boxes as well. Beautiful. And now we're going to grab that ammunition upgrade.
The moment is here.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, we're actually going to turn down the visuals even further just because these guys are quite dangerous. Just because there's 2 of them at the same time and they're probably going to smack us so hard that our face will turn around. So we don't want to be smacked so hard that that happens. We want to smack them hard. Oh man, imagine adding in like a poison or something into this build. That's why I said I should have added in something like poison or just another negative effect to add there. Although we could have gone bleed, to be fair. But bleed's meh. Poison spreads. Bleed doesn't. Alright, fantastic. We managed to defeat them quite easily. We can turn visuals back up again. Grab ourselves more block. And here's the ammunition. So we're going to grab it. There's a chance to reduce the amount of stacks consumed, which means that this will use less stacks as well. I don't believe this can use stacks of ammunition. Anyways, it's got a 10-second cooldown, so it's not like it's really that hectic. We didn't get the Goblin again, so we just go and fight Aronak now. Alright, we are on 100 stacks now. 100 and nearly 200 stacks. No, there we go, 200 stacks, and it keeps going up and up because we now use less stacks. Oh, we actually have another fight here. Perfect. Cast frequency, block, +1 Spada, more HP because we were getting hit quite hard there. And we're just stacking the Disarray because that's going to help us. And we do want to try and get our crit up at least to a number that's over 100%. Would have been nice if there was a boss fight near us, but there we go. Nearly 800 stacks of ammunition. Definitely not something we would have seen otherwise. Grab more damage. Cost frequency. We're going to grab damage, so we want that. There we go. Damage, and we can increase the amount of multicast, I believe, will be stronger. Actually, yeah, we can still go multicast. There's the damage. And remember that legendary damage is increasing the damage per stack as well as the base damage. So it's not like it's just doing some little bit of damage up, you know, increases over there. It's quite big. Okay, crit, cast frequency, critical damage, cast frequency, multicast. 1,200 stacks of ammunition, ladies and gentlemen. 1,400 stacks. The only thing is, as soon as... Oh, never mind, I was about to say, as soon as we walk out of the ammunition, the ammo boxes, we're in trouble. But as you can see, it's not really the case. Okay, health is good, damage is good, some armor's good, crit, we're on 88%, still not 100, which is sad, but whatever. Not picking up... Oh, we could actually... Let's just do the... Oh, wait, that's good. Wait, that's good. That's a good upgrade. I'm like, we could just re-roll. And I'm like, dang. Okay, what are we looking for? Crit. Crit and damage. Damage is fine. Crit. Crit is good. Crit. Multicast is good. Health is good. We are now 96% critical strike chance. Last fight before Aronak. Where is my... There we go. Beautiful. 2,000 stacks of ammunition. Can we keep them though? That is a good question. Don't want to reroll too much. And we finally hit 100% crit chance. We are keeping the stacks so far. Do they stay on though? Because if we started the fight on 2,000 stacks, that's going to be amazing. Yes, we did. Oh, that's so good. I wonder if the Void King will talk too much and it will get rid of our stacks. Alright. Let's see. Aptitude to slow. Nope, there we go. Disarray to disoriented. That's exactly what we wanted. And because we have the critical strike chance, we now get a lot of critical damage from that. So beautiful. That's like I was going to say a French kiss. I mean a chef's kiss. Kiss. French kiss. A chef's kiss moment. Lol. Get me into the nether. Alright, we don't fight the Void Lord in this because we're only on +3. Success. Okay, look at that ammunition going up, ladies and gentlemen. Just got to increase it as we move out of the boxes. We get more boxes spawning anytime soon. Thank you so much. We did lose about 100 stacks there while waiting, but they come back just as quick. Oh, get me out of that corner. My goodness.
Another piece to break the seal.
Developers, please remove this from the game. I have lost lives there before. And I'm sure countless other people have as well. Okay, we're only on 800 stacks, and leads me to wonder that maybe I should... Okay, we need damage. And I guess we'll add another quantity there. Let's see what happens. Because, you know, the more ammo boxes, the more ammo we get, right? That's the way it works. Or should work. Also, if we get an area of effect for the ammo boxes, I'm going to increase it even further. Alright. We do a lot of damage. We are actually ripping through the enemies right now. It feels like it's bugged out the skill. I feel like I've bugged the skill out.
The gate shakes. Soon it breaks.
Excuse me. Alright. Cost frequency, let's go. Critical hits now applied Disarray as well, so now we get more disoriented even. That's nearly 3,000 stacks of ammunition, by the way. Not as much as you can get like other negative effects, but we also every shot multicasting it 5 times. So 163 damage per stack. We got 3,300 stacks. Do the math. A lot of damage. Oh, a barbarian.
His dictator, and you pray.
I don't want to lose any HP at all. We blocked his attack because we are godlike. Oh yeah. Alright, and then something that would be interesting to add to this, I mean, it doesn't really matter because we done skill-wise. Area, no. More damage, yeah, that would probably be the best modifier to grab. But yeah, there we go. We get to add this, it goes, adds that, and that's that. Let's see how much damage Ammo Overload did. 1.7 trillion damage. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.